3 10s.
4 6s.
You love losing, don't you, boy?
Evening's still young, gents. Still young.
Gotta come to town every day, boy. Can make a living off of you.
I got 4 kings.
Wait a minute. I got 4 kings.
4 aces. You lose. Yes, sirree, gentlemen. Wouldn't be no winners if we didn't have any losers. He dealt. That's right. Same as you've been dealing all night.
Get a hold of him!
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness. The boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away. And know
So, where you headed for, Billy?
Well, sir, I hope to join up with the Buffalo Bill Wild West show. They're forming up over at Bismarck.
Buffalo Bill.
You know him?
Everybody knows Buffalo Bill. Greatest showman who ever lived. I took Bess to see his show back in Chicago. Had Sitting Bull with him.
Yeah, I'll bet that was really something. The Wild West.
Yeah, it's changing. Railroads, telegraph going all the way out to California. Progress. Closing in on us. All the trouble we've been having lately, I've been thinking about picking up and moving out the Pacific. Oregon. I hear there's land out there a white man ain't. Seen them just ride up like this.
Guess we better go see what they want.
Baby.
You know they're never going to come here, and the only way they're going to listen to you is if you go to them.
Miss Collins, your job is teaching Indian children. It's not setting Indian policy.
McLaughlin, you can't hold hearings and give away Sioux land without including Sitting Bull and Iron Dog.
They refuse to come in.
Then if they don't come in, what is stopping you from going to them? We are talking about 9 million acres of land, McLaughlin. 9 million acres.
Excuse me, Mr. McLaughlin?
What do you want?
Well, there's a man with a baby to see you.
A man with a what?
A baby?
Well, what am I supposed to do with it?
Well, you're the Indian agent, aren't you?
I am. Who are you?
Billy Montana.
May I?
Oh, please, ma'am. There you go. A bunch of Indians rode into the boat ride place last night and gave us this baby, little white baby boy.
I'm Mary Collins.
What kind of Indians were they?
A group of braves painted for war. I don't know who they were.
Here was Iron Dog.
Where did you get that?
The McDonald place. Iron Dog and his renegades burned down the house and murdered Tom McDonald and his wife.
How do you know this is Iron Dog's?
It's got the ghost dance marking, same as his shirts.
You can't be sure it's his.
Lady, I know Indians. I got this from the Sioux. That belonged to Iron Dog and his ghost dance warriors.
Ghost dance? What's that?
Oh, it's a new kind of religious ceremony. It's got Sitting Bull and his followers all riled up, and now they won't come into the reservation.
Because we never kept our word. They don't trust us. Some Sioux believe that the ghost dance is the last chance they have to regain their land, bring back the buffalo, and live in peace. Iron Dog is Sitting Bull's medicine man.
He's a fanatic. He's got his warriors convinced if they wear these ghost shirts, they can't be killed. He's a dangerous man, and now he's going to get what he's wanted all along, and that's war.
Well, good luck to him. I ain't never seen a shirt I can't put a bullet through.
I wonder who wants this war the most.
Sergeant Grinder, I want the Sioux police and every trooper on the porch, in the saddle and riding.
If they were this Iron Dog's warriors, why didn't they attack Mr. Boatwright and me?
Hell, I don't know. They're unpredictable.
Where'd they get this baby?
Jane McDonald gave birth to a baby about 5 months ago. And I have a feeling that this is her son. I'll find a wonderful home for him. Thank you, Mr. Montana.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Well, I reckon I should be heading on to Bismarck. You take care of this little fella now.
Oh, I will.
Goodbye, all. Here you go, partner.
Thank you, sir.
We got Indian trouble out there, boy. I'd watch my hair if I were you.
Well, I'll try to do a better job of it than you have. Howdy, son. Listen, you take good care of this horse for me?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. I'll be staying yonder at that hotel.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Like you said, a good Samaritan. And a nice, tall, handsome one, too. Kind of hoping you'd be a little older and a lot richer.
Another move and you're a dead Samaritan.
Ooh, lovely watch. You know, it's a pity you and me didn't meet under different circumstances.
Go on. Hi, Brady.
Billy, will you ever change?
Oh, come on, Brady. She was in trouble, you know.
She sure was.
Whew.
Were you saving her from him, or was he saving her from you?
She stole my granddaddy's watch. And my wallet, too. What brings you here to Bismarck?
Remember Missouri Jack Taylor?
Yeah, blind in one eye. Deuce is always wild.
Well, this time I had all the deuces. Took his money and his horses. And I heard the cavalry was looking for mounts, so I came here to sell them.
Yo, I just got here from Fort Yates. The way things look over there, the Army's gonna need all the horses they can get. You remember telling me about a Sioux medicine man, friend of yours?
Iron Dog. Last I heard, he joined up with Sitting Bull when he was in Canada.
Well, he's back. There was a massacre near 48. Iron Dog's being accused of murdering a homesteader and his wife. I'm telling you, Brady, it doesn't look good for him.
That doesn't sound like the Iron Dog I know.
Buffalo Bill.
Ladies and gentlemen and small children of Bismarck, lend me your ears. I have the honor to announce the formation of Buffalo Bill's Traveling Wild West Show. I have immediate opening for cavalry and Indians, wild buffalo and bucking bronco, trick riders and sharpshooters. If you can ride, rope, shoot, or throw a knife, I will personally meet, greet, and audition you at the Grand Livery Corral each day this week, starting tomorrow from sunrise till sunset. Tell your friends and neighbors, come one, come all, and I thank you for your attention. Gentlemen, my horses meant you no harm. Allow me to introduce myself, Colonel William F. Cody.
I know, sir.
You know, sir, you look familiar. Are you perchance a man of cards?
Brady Hawks is my name.
Hawks! Hawks! Nope, never heard of you. Come on, boys, I'll buy you a drink.
Well, it certainly has been a great pleasure to meet you, Colonel Cody.
Sir?
My name is Billy Montana, and I was just on my way to see you.
What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping to join up with you. I've always wanted to see Paris, France.
Ah, indeed. Paris is a grand city.
Yeah.
What skills can you offer me, Billy?
Well, I'm pretty fast with a gun, you know.
He's accurate, too.
Fast draw, huh?
Yep.
So, I already got plenty of fast draw artists. You know, you would make a right handsome Indian, though. Do you dance?
Can he dance? Show him, Billy.
I have an appointment with General Miles for a friendly game of cards. Would you gentlemen care to join us?
Well, I've been invited, but thanks just the same.
No. One Indian or 10,000 Indians, they won't touch a hair on my head. And do you know why? Because I sell their women what they want. Pots and pans.
I want that child to grow up on the land, our fields of corn and wheat, and cattle.
Yeah.
Cattle grazing as far as the eye can see.
Then let me just say one word to you. Plows. It's plows that'll be the future of this country. Plows cutting the furrow just as straight as a Sioux's Arab.
The latest report on the massacre is that 2 of the Indian renegades have been captured and taken to Fort Yates.
It's $50 to you, General.
If there is nothing else, Senator, I shall feed the dog.
Be packed and ready, Peebo, first thing in the morning.
Yes, sir. Gentlemen?
General, I may be able to help you with this Indian problem before you end up with a full-scale war on your hands.
Iron Dog may be a friend of yours, Hawks, but this is a military matter.
All I'm really asking for is a letter of authorization that will allow me to ride through Sioux country on my own.
The Army hardly needs a civilian to do their work for them. You hear that, Bill?
When I was a civilian scout for the Army, Senator, I saved a lot of scalps and a lot of heads.
and they were all military.
I'd just like to talk to Iron Dog. Maybe I can convince him to come in and tell you his side of the story.
Hawks, you knew this man a long time ago. Times change. Your renegade friend won't change with them. Gentlemen, I have a full house. 3s over Jack.
8s over 4s.
Guess my house was fuller than yours.
Iron Dog is just a medicine man. Sitting Bull is the chief, and he's old. Why risk a war if all the other chiefs are leaning towards doing business with another one?
These chiefs could just as easily follow Iron Dog into war. I'm certain it will be the government's policy that when this savage Iron Dog is brought to justice, he'll be made an example of. Then the chiefs will be sure to follow into line.
Boss, you really believe that Iron Dog will remember you that well?
Well enough to give himself up to you?
I'm willing to bet on it.
I'm not.
General Miles, you call yourself a gambling man? One hand, me and you. All of this cash against your letter of authorization. What do you say?
You're on, Hawks. I never pass up a free hand.
Colonel Miles, you're gambling with government policy. I must protest this breach of military protocol.
Your protest is duly noted, Senator. My deal, 5 cards, 2 under, 3 up, no draw. You sure you want to do this?
I came to play poker.
Guess you're not unbeatable after all, Box.
I tell you what, General. I'll play you double the pot against Brady's letter of authorization. That's a lot of money there for a little teeny piece of paper.
And how do you plan on doing this?
Brady, she took my wallet. But I carry my spending money in my hat.
You sit right down here, son. I may retire after this.
Deal him up, General. I'm your man.
I'm your man?
Yeah.
We'll play the same game. We'll have the same dealer. We'll have the same winner. 3 ladies, Montana.
I only have 2 small pair. All 4s.
Most sacred number of the Sioux. 4 directions of the wind, 4 corners of the earth.
Fair enough, Hawks. You get your letter of authorization.
My daddy raised the prettiest milk. Yeah. So let's drink a toast to my new herd, my child, Mister, I am sorry. I didn't mean to spill that street. Drink.
Down the hall. You know, my best friend got killed for spilling a drink on a man once.
Killed? Yes, sir, I am drunk, and I do apologize.
Of course, I hated to kill him.
You see, I just bought some cattle today, and it's sort of a celebration.
Well, any sod buster can raise a few cows.
And my wife's gonna have a little baby.
And any whore can have a baby.
What? Who are you talking about?
Your wife.
I want you to take that back right now, mister.
No, Frank, no!
Get out of this, Lisa!
I want you to take that back now.
Try that with someone more your own size, mister. Or do you just fight drunks and women?
No, sometimes I kill a dog or two.
Sir, you've done enough damage for today.
You may want to let this one go. This boy's a lot faster than you think he is.
Well, he better be. Because someday he's gonna have to prove it.
I'm real easy to find.
I'm sorry about the accommodation, Senator, but this is, after all, the frontier.
Billy, I know you won the letter that gives me the right to go, but I don't feel like you have to come along if you don't want to.
One of us has always needed the other to watch his back. Why change a good thing now?
Well, that means you won't get to sign up with Buffalo Bill, and you're going to miss that trip to Europe.
Oh, heck. I ain't seen all of this country yet.
Well, I'll be. The Thriva.
Who?
Reva Dickey. That may be the best friend a riverboat gambler ever had. Let me introduce you. Morning, Mrs. Dickey.
Brady? Can this be my lucky day? Is that Brady Hawk?
Sure is. What are you up to this time, Reva?
I'm in the soap and scrubbing business.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Denise, I want you to meet one of my oldest friends.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Hawks. I've heard a lot about you.
I hope some of it was good. This is Billy Montana.
Brings you this part of the country, Brady?
I run away to Fort Yates, same as you.
Doubt if it's the same as me.
Well, it's probably not the same as you.
See you later, Reva. Ma'am.
You boys come back now.
Iron Dog is in cahoots with Sitting Bull. They could destroy the progress we've made toward negotiating a fair and honorable land bill.
Iron Dog represents but a small band of radicals, Senator. He can be dealt with.
And Sitting Bull?
The younger Christian chiefs feel that he represents the old ways that don't work anymore. If we have any trouble with Sitting Bull, I'm sure our Indian agent, Mr. McLaughlin, would be most pleased to take care of it.
You seem quite certain of that.
Most of my adult life, Senator, has had to do with war. Seldom have I known one man's hatred for another to run as deep as James McLaughlin's for Sitting Bull.
Wasn't a finer boat on the river.
Ah, Brady, it was the darkest of nights. Folks said that the end of an era was coming, that the Delta Jewel had overstayed her welcome.
We had some great games on that boat.
Yep, I'm gonna miss it.
See something you like?
No. Just riding along, you know. Mighty warm day, isn't it?
Yeah. You'll get to see all of Miss Dickey's girls you want to see when we get to Fort Yates.
Miss Dickey's girls. Speaking of that Mrs. Dickey, is she really
Lying? Not so you'd notice.
I was in Carrickfergus, only for night time in Ballygran. I would swim over the deepest ocean, only for night time. The waters wide.
Sit. Down. Nice. Stay. Good dog. Fine obedience.
Senator Colton will be most demanding when it comes to his laundry. I have made some notes for you. Starch is a necessity. He likes his things stiff. Creases are also very important. In all of Washington, no one has more or finer creases than the senator. Finally, the hanging. He prefers each item hung separately. The pants hanging from the waist, not the leg. The senator is most unhappy when he is not well hung.
Ooh, allow me to do that, ma'am.
Oh, thank you very much.
No, it's my pleasure.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Ooh. You! Wait, hold it now.
Follow me! Ow!
Just where do you think you are gonna run off to out here, huh?
Sir, I don't believe we've met.
Oh, yes, we have, and you damn well know it. Now, you have something that belongs to me.
I don't know what on earth you're talking about.
Oh?
I've never seen you before in my entire life. Oh, all right. But it was not my fault. It was that man. He forced me to do it. He said he'd kill me if I didn't do it.
All right.
I had no choice.
All right.
I've never done anything like that in my entire life. Oh, but please don't tell Mrs. Dickey. It would hurt her so much if she knew. Promise me you won't tell, and if there's ever anything I could do for you.
anything?
Uh-huh.
There is one thing.
Really? And just what one thing did you have in mind?
Give me back my watch and my wallet, please.
Oh, all right.
People, take a letter. My dear Mrs. Colton, period.
Comma. Personal letter.
Comma. We are in the most uncomfortable of conditions, period. But, comma, primitive as this country is, comma, I am faring quite well, period. New paragraph.
Do you suppose we'll meet up with any Indians?
I don't know. But they couldn't be any worse than those church ladies back in St. Joe.
Hands up! Don't you move a muscle. Spikes! Just Spikes! It's me! Buffalo Bill! I always did want to play that long.
You nearly scared these young ladies half to death.
My apologies, ladies. I just couldn't help it.
Bill, what in blazes are you doing here? I know you're a practical joker, but even you wouldn't ride all day to sneak up on a wagon train.
These boys are on their way to see Iron Dog, and where there's Iron Dog, there's Sitting Bull. So I decided I'd postpone my auditions and go pay a visit to my old friend.
I believe Sitting Bull was quite an attraction when he toured with your show.
If he signs up with me, I'll sell out every show between Bismarck and Berlin. Now, which of you beautiful young ladies could provide me with some sustenance?
What happened to the music? What, you know, and I was shake. Come on over here.
The London press was very kind to me. Called me the greatest showman on earth. Gallant soldier and Indian fighter, last of a breed, exploring the Wild West. On the other side, where it says vast uncharted Northwest Territory.
Yeah, it's gotten so you can't believe half of what they print in the newspapers.
We're all the way from St. Joe. Where are you from, Billy?
Wherever this horse and a game of cards takes me.
Oh, Mrs. Dickey says no man alive works a room or table equal to Grady Hawk's. Is that true?
You can bet on it. You know, I was once acquainted with the Wonderland Laundry Service outside of Allin. Cleaned up many a dusty cowboy.
Well, you drop by our laundry in Fort Yates. I'll clean you up real good.
Listen to her.
The railroad will cut through those mountains. Save 40 miles of travel by wagon. A straight line from Bismarck to Fort Yates. Fort Yates will remain and prosper as the major cattle delivery point for feeding the Indians, not to mention connecting with Chicago to bring in hundreds, if not thousands, of farmers and merchants. Such, General, is the final bountiful harvest of manifest destiny in this great century.
Well, that's all very interesting, Senator, but I think you're forgetting one important issue.
Oh, what's that?
The 6,000 Indians that own that land. I don't think they're going to share your enthusiasm for manifest destiny.
Oh, but they will, General. They will when they understand we're trying to help. To bring civilization to them. Progress they so desperately need.
trouble.
Charlie, sit down!
Yeah!
Running down on us. And when they saw your party of wagons, they just took off. But by then, my team was spooked and running.
Why don't you follow us back to the fort?
Thank you. I'd like that very much. Aren't you the man with the baby?
Yes, ma'am. Billy Montana.
Well, I found him a fine home. He was adopted by a young officer and his wife being transferred back east.
Well, that's real good, ma'am. Mary Collins? Meet Brady Hawks.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Hawks?
Brady, please. Why don't you follow us? The wagons are just over the hill.
Bravo, Billy! That was splendid! Boy, the way you stopped that wagon put me in mind of doing the same thing in my act. You got a job. We need some spark, though. Some fire. That's it. We'll set the wagon on fire.
Well, it's not exactly what I had in mind.
It's brilliant, son, and it's the opportunity of a lifetime. You'll be seeing the world with Sitting Bull and Buffalo Bill. Nightly, the crowned heads of the world, notable personages will witness sure spectacular feats of daring do in the greatest show that's ever been created on Earth by man.
Whatever you say, Bill.
What can you say? $80 a week, 11 shows a day. The most incredible experience you'll ever have in your life. Take charge of your life, Billy. Come with me. You'll love it.
Immediately.
Yes, ma'am, right away. Butler. Check over there.
General Miles, welcome back home.
Who gave you authority to do this? Who?
Oh, those are a couple of renegade Indians, sir. Sergeant Grinder.
Answer my question.
Well, they were found riding U.S. cavalry horses, sir, so I used my authority and had them hanged.
Then you've done one hell of a job of exceeding your authority.
You did all of this on Sergeant Grinder's say-so.
Well, the point is, I wanted to send a message to Sitting Bull and Iron Dog, and I sent it.
Why don't you tell the truth? You're only sorry because Sitting Bull isn't hanging up there.
Mr. McLaughlin, it may be too late now, but I've given Mr. Hawks here permission to go and see Iron Dog.
Senator Henry Colton. Mr. McLaughlin?
Senator Colton, welcome to the fort, sir.
Seems, Mr. Hawks claims he knows Iron Dog. Thinks he can bring him back in.
Well, I agree with the general. I think he's too late.
Well, I may be, but I'd sure like to try.
We are trying to stop a war, not to start one.
Sir, begging your pardon, sir, the feeling around here is that it's already started.
Well, that doesn't happen to be my feeling. Mr. Hawks has my permission to go see Iron Dog, and he is going.
Thank you, General.
Lieutenant,
Sir.
cut them down.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Grinders. Sir. Take your men, cut them down. Get the Sioux police to arrange for the disposal of the bodies.
Yes, sir. Men.
Iron Dog was a student of mine. It was 20 years ago. The first year I came out here. He had this fierce desire to learn. He wanted to learn about everything.
He would have been what, 12, 13?
Something like that. He was so special. Everything I taught him about our ways, he insisted that I learn about his ways.
All right, cut him down. Hey, baby finder. What about you? You gonna chase after Iron Dog, too?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. You know, when Brady Hawks and I set our minds to do something, we usually get her done.
You do, huh? Well, you were warned.
Yeah, I remember.
Hey! Don't cut that. That's a good rope. Untie him.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Easy, boy. No need to be afraid.
The way the boy told me the story at school was that he had stolen 200 head of the finest horses in the country.
What else did he tell you?
Just before he got back to his tribe, he was captured by a posse of 100 men.
200 head of horses and 100-man posse? I don't remember any of that. What I do remember is a mare and a couple of old pack mules he'd taken from some miners. He was so proud of those horses. I convinced the old-timers that the Sioux don't hang young boys for stealing horses. They honor them.
You, convinced them?
Well, granted, it was at gunpoint, but I mean, they soon became very sympathetic to Indian tradition.
So that's how you and Iron Dog became friends.
I saved his life. I can't say we became friends. He was a young boy, and I was a grown man.
And now you're the enemy because you're a white man. Like so many others who promised to bring peace and never did.
Billy, I was thinking maybe you and me could plan some time together.
Yeah, why not? So why don't we sit over here and I'll buy you a drink.
All right.
Hey, cowboy. I hear you and your friend are gonna solve all the problems that the whole damn army hasn't been able to take care of.
What's your point, soldier?
Well, the way I look at it, this here, what's his name? Iron Dog. He's just one more murdering renegade.
I suppose it doesn't matter to you whether he's innocent or not.
No, ma'am, it sure don't. We're gonna catch him, and we're gonna hang him. One more thing, cowboy. Or gambler, or whatever the hell you call yourself. If you're with him, we're gonna string you right up alongside of him. And then this pretty thing is gonna have to keep me after school. Ain't that right, darling?
Would you want to join me over here for a minute? Excuse us, ma'am.
deal. Lock them up.
Get off of me.
My goodness, boys. You got 2 counts here of assaulting military personnel. 3 counts of resisting arrest. 2 counts of disorderly conduct. Destruction of federal property. Make yourselves right at home here, boys, in your new quarters. You're gonna be in there for a long time. The provost does not take kindly to civilians picking on the cavalry's finest. Rescue L.
He's talking like we don't have any rights at all.
We don't.
We didn't start that fight.
Oh, yes, we did.
All right, but we didn't get to finish it.
That's because someone wanted us to start that fight and not finish it.
Why? Who?
I don't know. But I'd like to get out of here so I can find out.
That's easy enough. All we gotta do is escape.
All right, now here's the plan. First, I'm gonna ride out, find Sitting Bull, convince him to go to Europe with me. And I think I might just take you along too.
Oh!
And then I'm gonna come back.
Oh, but you can't. No, I mean, go to Sitting Bull.
Oh, Chief's an old friend of mine, sweetheart.
No, one of my friends told me the Army's just waiting for Iron Dog to show up at Sitting Bull's camp.
Huh? What else did this friend tell you?
That until they're arrested and thrown in the stockade, nobody, not even Buffalo Bill, is safe outside this fort.
We'll see about that.
I just love to see Paris.
Brady, I've got it. I have got it. Believe me, this one will work. You start over here by the door, right? You're just doing something to trick the guard. Meanwhile, I could be hanging by a rope between the ceiling and the rafters. Now we string another rope from that corner to that corner. You start a hollering and raising a ruckus, and you get the guard to come in here. I swing down from that rope, I grab a hold of that rope, and pull the other rope.
We don't have a rope.
Good point. For that one little thing, you gotta admit, that'd work.
Yeah, it'd work.
Oh, it would. I'm telling you, if we just had a rope, we'd be out of here in no time.
Well, come on, boys! What you waiting for?
You see, Brady, I told you all we needed was a rope.
We got country to see and things to do!
No! Stop this!
Means they don't get to kill us. But they can.
Taffy, all the way from Ocean City, New Jersey. The shores of the great Eastern Ocean. It's the best in the world. And tobacco, Chile, direct from Havana, Cuba.
Anilo.
You can chew it or smoke it.
Anilo. Right here, let's go.
Things sure have changed. Used to be a little tobacco go a long way with these boys.
We talk, Depo. Here. Okay, we talk, Delo. Here. Well, we don't take. They sneelo.
What are they saying? Little one wants to kill us right now. Big one says he has to take us to Sitting Bull. Let him decide.
I like the big one.
No, what's this? Here. Hey, me, come.
What are they saying now? You don't want to know. Oh, come on, Bill. What are they saying? They're arguing over who gets your scalp. You're right. I didn't want to know.
Tuapre here now. No, shuskaki here. You walk chukte. We talk the boat. 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 We talk the boat.
At last it is the day of the grizzly. Once when the grizzly was a cub, he is nearly killed except for a white man who saves him. Now the grizzly has found this same white man and saves his life. I was that cub. We are even, Brady Hawks.
Iron Dog. Makola.
Makola.
Makola. Makola.
Makola.
Yeah.
You fight for your land and you fight for your people. And I respect that. But you've been accused of killing a homesteader and his wife.
I am as guilty of killing this man and his woman as the men who are hanged for doing it. My people do not kill white farmers, but your people hang innocent men.
I believe you. That's why I'm here.
When my warriors came to the house, they found it burned, the man and his woman dead. There was a child. It was still alive.
And they took this child to the boat rides, and Billy was there. He says they were war paint. Why?
They were on their way to our camp to join in the ghost dance.
Why do you forsake the ways of the grandfathers and the things the Black Robe taught you?
It is easy to be fair and honest while pointing a rifle at another man's heart. It is easy to be fair and honest and starve my people to death. A white man will call this fair. He will call this honest. He will hang my people and ask me for peace.
Our scouts picked up their trail this morning. Hawks, his friend, and Buffalo Bill are believed headed for Sitting Bull's camp.
All right, thank you, Lieutenant.
Sir.
Could send your Sioux police into Sitting Bull's camp.
Hawks may be a fugitive from us, but his mission is going to look peaceful to the Sioux.
Your police have every right to arrest Hawks and Montana and Buffalo Bill as well.
Senator, if I send my police in there, even those chiefs that are friendly to the land bill are going to take it as a warlike act.
Sitting Bull and this Iron Dog could be the biggest obstacle we have in getting that land bill through. Now, what are you going to do about them?
Whatever I do, I'm going to do on my terms, Senator, and my way.
As to how much of an obstacle Sitting Bull can be, the last time a land bill came up, the government offered a fair price of 50 cents an acre. Sitting Bull personally held the government up by persuading his people not to accept less than $1.25
Hebo,
an acre.
when I want your arithmetic, I'll ask for it. I understand, Agent McLaughlin, that you have hopes of seeing yourself being promoted up through the ranks of our government.
Of course I do.
I'd hate to see an old chief and one renegade Indian ruin such a promising career.
It all began only 140 winters ago. Can anyone tell me the name of this man with his kite? Yes, mon dear.
Benjamin Franklin?
Very good. The first study of electricity began with Benjamin Franklin and his kite. And now we're going to study about how electricity is going to change your lives and mine. How are we going to use electricity? And what we are going to use it for? For our homes, for our schools, and for our villages. These children have a right to learn.
They will learn the ways of my people.
Living in the past is not going to save you or your people.
Is that what you teach my children? That it is too late for them to return to the old ways?
I know it is too late to turn back. Too many of your people have already begun to live the ways of the white man.
Then let them fight alongside of the white man. And let them die with him.
Iron Dog, we live today. The children live with the tomorrows.
These children will not return to your school.
They must learn what tomorrows will bring them and how they will live with them.
If they return to the school, I will burn it down.
Go ahead. And if you burn it down, I'll rebuild it. And if you burn it down again, I'll build it again with my own hands.
When I was a boy of 5, I came to sit in your house and learn. I also heard you speak of the future and its promises. What I learned is the promise that one white man makes to another is the lie that he will tell to my people.
Alcala, Chief Sitting Bull.
Akula prihihashka. This is the finest horse I've ever owned. And he's the best trained, too. Brought him all the way from Chicago to give to you.
Ah, Shunska, your great white show horse.
Chief Sitting Bull, I'd like you to meet Mr. Brady Hawks and Mr. Billy Montana. Sir? Mr. Hawks is a friend of Iron Dog's.
Welcome to our camp.
Gentlemen, you will be made comfortable. If you will excuse us just for a moment, I'd like a word with Sitting Bull alone.
Well, sure, Bill. We'll go water the horses, huh? Thank you. It's hard to believe, Brady. Sitting Bull. A man who helped defeat Custer, who went all the way to see the president, who packed him in with Buffalo Bill. The last great chief.
These are the last of his followers. And he's in a war he doesn't want, and one he can never win.
Here is your fan mail. All of it wanting you to come back to the show. Still a big star. Still a very famous man. You could use your fame to benefit your people. Come to Europe with me.
No. No, Prihihashka. It is too late. Our world is coming to an end. Out there, my people are starving. I will not go off and leave the old and the little children to die. I will not let the young braves fight alone. I would like to believe that my people would have the hope of a better new world. I will fight to return to Buffalo. Even die for it.
And the other chiefs are being told of the great benefit that will come to their people if the land bill is signed. They seem to accept that. If the other chiefs do sign, you do not, what will happen to you and your people?
There will be no real Indians left but me.
Okay, you keep that horse. And when you ride him, think of us. You and me. We were friends.
Washday. Leela Washday.
I had a son once. Kid Carson Cody. When he died, it was the saddest day of my life. Next to this, I don't think I'll ever see my old friend again.
Here, it's our Indian school teacher.
Ma'am?
How come you're not teaching them little savages to read and write today? Oh, I forgot. That's right. Iron Dog has rung the recess bell, hasn't he? Permanently.
Sergeant Grinder, why aren't these people receiving the amount of cattle that was promised to them?
It's not my business. I hear that the government's cutting back.
Yes, me, ma'am. I'd say it's a real waste of good beef.
Nobody's asking you, Private.
If I had my way.
Bob, help them boys, will you, over there? Hey, get that little spotted calf out of there.
I think there are many cattle missing from the shipment, and I intend to find out why.
Cattle wander off, they die on the trail. They disappear.
Not this many.
My friends, this is only the beginning. And this banquet It's just a way for me to say thank you and to show that I appreciate your cooperation. And very soon we'll be giving you your cattle.
Beef on the hoof, gentlemen. Prime Texas beef. All part of the continuing responsibility Agent McLaughlin has in feeding the Indians. This is no good.
What, Charlie? What's no good?
You promised us cattle, more grain. We cannot live like this.
The government sends the cattle, Charlie. You know that. I can't control the shipments or the amount. It's my job to take what arrives here and make sure that it's distributed properly.
What do you want, Charlie? You expect us to bring the buffalo back?
Charlie, if it weren't for the Great White Father, your people would be starving to death.
Mr. McLaughlin, Morgan of the New York Times. Is it true that the government's ordering another cutback in the amount of beef being shipped to the Indians?
Well, I don't know if that's true, but if it were, it's because the government wants to make the food program more efficient.
These Indians seem to be wanting more grain. Why aren't they getting that? You asked for grain? Come, follow me, gentlemen. The red man makes a request. The white man keeps his promise.
Come here, come here, come here. Hey, come here, looky here, looky here. Tell you what I'm gonna do. You buy this here plow for me, and I'll throw in this mule for half price. I'm talking about a genuine, purebred, hard-working, sure-footed Missouri mule. I wish y'all could see his teeth. He ain't a day over 3 years old. He's good for working, riding, or eating.
Speaking of sewing, what lovely lady of the house would begin to use the needle and thread without the protection of this tiny, resourceful, all-purpose thimble?
Let's show America who keeps their promises. There's no finer or progressive Indian agent in this country than James McLaughlin.
Thank you, sir.
Here, please. Ease on in here beside us, and we'll have our picture taken. Face this way. That's it. And don't move. Easy, huh?
Join me. Take the rifle. Let Bearcoat and the Agent McLaughlin try to stop us. You and I will lead our young men against the soldiers. Our ghost shirts will protect us. And we will kill them all.
I do not believe that anyone who dies can come back to life.
Then I will lead our warriors without you.
Sit right there in the back of the bathhouse.
Look, I know you've been here a lot of times, Billy, but I'd appreciate it if just one time you'd pay attention to business, okay? Promise me.
Brady, you can count on me. You know that.
Billy! Mr. Hawk! What are you doing here? You better get out of here. The Army's looking everywhere for you.
I know. We're real popular all of a sudden.
We're looking for General Miles. We thought maybe you could help us find him.
It's General Miles.
Yeah. Could you go and find him and bring him here to us?
It's real urgent that we speak to him as soon as possible.
Well, I think that can be arranged.
General Miles.
I think we've come at a bad moment.
I think maybe we have.
Yeah.
Hawks, this had better be good.
And I think it is, sir. We've just left Iron Dog.
You seen Iron Dog?
Yes, sir.
I got men tracking him from one end of the Black Hills to the other. They ain't seen so much as a teepee. And you've seen him?
And he says he did not kill the McDonald family. Frankly, I believe him.
Well, if you believe him, why didn't you bring him here with you so he can clear himself?
He's not going to come in here. You've already hung 2 innocent men. He's not fool enough to be the 3rd. If I bring him in, it's an Indian's word against the entire military. Everyone already thinks he's guilty.
Hawks, I'm going to tell you something. Until somebody proves otherwise, Iron Dog is guilty. I've got no reason to disbelieve the military investigation into this matter. I do have some reason to doubt your intentions, however. You come into my fort, you bust up a saloon, you call my army men liars. I'd put you in jail right now, except that you and Buffalo Bill put a big hole in the wall. Rio, what in blazes? That's cold water. And you put out my cigar.
Now, Nelson, why don't you hush up and listen to what Mr. Hawks has to say?
General, I need more time. I'll prove to you that Iron Dog is innocent. But this goes way beyond Iron Dog and his men. I've been to Sitting Bull's camp. I've seen how we're starving his people. We've taken away their food. We've taken away their pride. And we're on the verge of taking away the one thing they've got left, their land. You're backing them into a corner, sir. And they're gonna fight.
All right, Hawks. All right, I'll call off the dogs. But you bring me proof, not hearsay, and I'll overturn every rock in hell to find out who is guilty. Now, unless you intend to come in here with me, will you please get the hell out of here?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Reva, get this fine man a fresh cigar. Billy? Billy?
He's not in here.
I'm really leaving this time, General. Billy?
Hi.
You seen Billy? Just looking for Billy.
Oh, hi, Brady. Oh, Brady, I have to tell you, you got to try this. This is a sure cure for saddle sores. I know what I said, Brady, but you tell me, how could anybody look into the eyes of such a beautiful girl and refuse her invitation? Huh?
Billy, you are hopeless. General Miles is giving us another chance. He's not going to take Iron Dog's word for this. He wants proof. The only way we can do that is to find out about this McDonald killing.
Yeah, well, we know a lot about Iron Dog, but oh, darn. But we don't know anything about the McDonalds.
You know one thing for sure. Somebody wanted him dead.
Well, we could talk to Mary Collins. I mean, she knew him.
It's as good a place as any to start.
They only lived around here for about a year. Tom McDonald was quite a goldsmith. He made this bracelet for me. I'd heard he was thinking about opening a store at the fort once the land bill passed.
Have they ever had trouble with the Indians before?
Not that I know of. They were very religious people. But like most people new to this part of the country, they spend the first year of their life just learning how to survive. You know, after what Iron Dog did at the school, I'm not all that sure that he is innocent.
Well, we'll ride over there and take a look. See what we can find.
Hey, you ride west over the ridge about 5, not more than 6 miles. That's the McDonald house. You won't be able to miss it. It sits out all by itself on a point.
Well, thank you very much for your help, ma'am. Judging by these tracks, 8, maybe 10 Braves. These people never stood a chance. Hey, Brady. Looky here. She was a pretty girl.
Yeah, young, too. It's a shame, Billy. You know, these people come west hoping for a new opportunity. They become victims of a conflict they have no say in.
Brady, could I,
Yeah, it's Sioux, all right.
Why would they want to raid this farm? It's not on Indian land. These people couldn't be a threat to the Sioux. Maybe Iron Dog has changed.
I don't think so. All the tracks I see here have shoes on them.
Sure, the army come by and picked up the McDonald's bodies.
Okay. But if the Indians were here, where are the unshot tracks? I don't see any.
What are you getting at?
That if Iron Dog didn't do this, someone went to a lot of trouble to make it look like he did. What is that? Well, look at this.
You know, it could be the McDonald's were killed because they found out someone was stealing government cattle.
More likely because they found out who was stealing them.
Just hold it right there, boys.
Well, Grinder.
Just ease them on out and throw them over there in the dirt. Now you're getting smart. Of course, you are a couple of smart fellas. I'm surprised you let us sneak up on you. Matter of fact, I'm downright disappointed in you, Hawks.
Yeah, we did that real good. You might have thought we was real Indians. Right, boys?
Come on, let's go.
Someone is stealing cattle from the Indians.
Stealing cattle?
I know how many cattle are rationed out to the Indians, and today they didn't get all of their beef.
You are aware of the unfortunate government cutbacks.
Yes, I heard your speech.
Mrs. Collins, I am here as a friend to the Sioux. If you have proof of any corruption in the food allotment program, I promise you I will take it all the way to Washington.
I believe Sergeant Grinder is behind all of this.
You have evidence.
Not now, but I will. And when I do, you'll have something to take back to Washington with you. I'm very grateful for your offer of help.
Not at all. Why Sergeant Grinder?
I've been out here long enough to know why and how the white man steals from the Indians. Grinder hates the Indians. He's found a way to line his own pocket and get back at them all at the same time. He could even be wanting to start an Indian war as well.
Simply adding fuel to what's already happened at the McDonald's.
I'm afraid so.
I told her you were occupied.
On the contrary, Peebo. I'm pleased she came to see me.
You are?
Oh, yes. That, gunfighter in Bismarck.
Wade Friendly.
Wade Friendly. Get me Wade Friendly.
Well, boys, I sure hope these buzzards keep away from you until the sun finishes you off.
Grinder, you must sleep well at night. Killing innocent families, stealing food from starving people.
Yep. You done the Army real proud, boys.
They can identify us. I say we shoot them.
Shoot them? You don't think that'll point the finger in the wrong direction, Bob? Two men lying out here shot? The whole idea is to make it look like Indians.
If you want it to look like the Indians did it, I'd scalp them. But I sure as hell don't trust just leaving them here to die.
Just follow orders. Get on your horse.
Yeah, Bob, just get on your horse. Follow orders.
This, boys, is a symbol of Sioux justice. You were told not to mess in military affairs. It's too bad you didn't listen.
I don't know what the Army's paying them fellas, Brady, but it sure seems like a misuse of government funds. You know, Brady, it's not the dying that bothers me. It's the suffering. It takes so long.
Maybe I can solve it then.
What?
Brady. Sorry, Billy.
Brady, no!
Sioux justice, huh?
What? Here.
What's that? I believe it's called a stampede.
Whose side are we on here? Kill me first, before you take possession of my lands.
Hi.
Hide yourself.
And if he tried to kill you and Billy once, he'll try again.
As soon as I kill this boy, I'm gonna kill you.
He's doing our cattle.
No, son, he's feeding his people.
You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold up, when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. When the dealing's done, you got to know when to hold up,